Alright guys, welcome to Emlyn in the Mix. Thanks for joining me tonight. I wanted to show you the Apollo X6, which I've just installed here today. Hopefully everything's running. I've just plugged in some keyboards so you can hear how well it can record external instruments, or at least input it into the computer. Now the reason I got this is because originally I had a metric halo. It's getting a little bit long in the tooth. Really love the metric halo. Metric halo has a very awesome sound and an amazing ability to convert the digital signal, the analog signal into a digital signal into the computer. A lot of depth, a lot of clarity. And if you're looking for a really in-depth review of the Universal Audio Apollo 6, this is probably not the right video because I've literally just installed it, so I'm just getting my head around it. But if you're looking for a video to know whether this is the right audio interface for you, then stick around because I'm going to show you and we can have a listen to some of the sounds. Let's get stuck straight into some of the features here. Alright, cool. So here we are. So you can see obviously the amazing audio interface GUI here, which is really good. This is a step up from what I had in the past, and can really clearly see everything. I'm still learning, but you know, it's quite simple. Obviously you got your solos, your mutes here, you got your inputs, and then you got your inserts up here. What's cool is you can actually click on this top button at the top here and actually change the character for your input. So here I'm using the keyboard. I'll change it to Dave Isaac key lifter. We can have a listen to that straight away. Actually what I've done is I've got the Micro Korg S is actually just going through a stereo channel on 1 and 2, stereoed up here, so if we have a listen. So not bad as a front end. If we change we can change the color of the characteristic. Like for example, this Dave Isaac energy lead's pretty cool. It's got a bit of reverb on it, and you may or may not be able to hear it because I think that particular one has reverb on it already. Oh no, you can definitely hear it. Whoa. Now this is probably not the best example because I got that earthy signal going through, and I know it's not from the Apollo X because as soon as I mute the keyboard, you can't even hear that earthy signal. If I mute it, it's gone. You probably cannot hear that on the video. I just want to point that out, that it's definitely not the Apollo 6 that is creating that earthy, leady sound or whatever it is. So I've muted it here, I've got nothing. On the other end over here, I'm just going to change the camera angle. I've got my Nord lead hooked up on channels 3 and 4 here, which I'm muted there, you can see. Let's just move the camera here so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so here we are guys, looking at the other end of my studio. It's not that much bigger. Anyway, let's have a listen. This is the Nord here. Whoa, got plenty of gain on that too. So you can hear the reverb coming through there. It's got a really good bottom end, really fat depth, a lot of depth and a really fat kind of sound actually. This is what I'm noticing with the Apollo X. It's got a definite more fatter, more rounder bottom end than the other audio interface that I've had in the past, or the other audio interfaces that I've had in the past. So it's obviously what you input into the audio interface that's going to give you the various sounds and the various depth and that sort of thing. Sorry, I just keep looking down here. I'm just checking the Apollo X actually, how it monitors very nice as well. I can't show you that right now, obviously. but I can increase the wet level, the mix level here, so, and then we're going to get something that's really... It's a really clean, really nice signal, as you can hear. And then obviously you got the UAD plugins that are just a gift from heaven. Like, they just, honestly, they work. They got a really rich sound, really deep. But look, this is all I'm showing here today. Very quick video. I wanted to just show you. We've got the Apollo X here, and I'm going to be playing with it over the next few weeks, get used to it so that I can actually really show you the benefits of what the Apollo X can do. All those plugins that you just saw very briefly there actually run straight off the unit itself. It has its own CPU processing power, which is really awesome. Anyway, thanks for joining me on Emlyn in the Mix tonight. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what to do. We're gonna have more awesome videos coming your way, and hopefully I'll get to review this for you shortly and exactly show you what it can do, so you don't just think it's some gimmick or whatever, or you can have another audio interface. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for joining me on Emlyn in the Mix. Boom.